Minty is one of the most heavily grind traders in Ghosts of Tabor, but don't worry, I've done all the work for you. In this guide, I walk you through every single mission step by step so you can level up Minty fast and unlock all his gear. Grab a notepad, or better yet, I have the video timestamped down below for you because this is going to be the only guide you need. So let's get started with leveling up Minty. First, I do want to talk about why it's worth leveling up Minty right now. He has the highest gear in the game, T6, Altons, stuff that's going to give you better protection. Not just that, a lot of his quest lines will give you 11 purple key cards, 2 reds, and a lot of good gear that you don't even have to pay for. Here's some tips before we even jump in. Also, I highly recommend any junk items that you find in this game, armor, anything like that. I highly recommend you to start saving up those gears and saving them in your bunker. Those things you're going to want to keep in your bunker because there is a lot of turn-in quests at the end and at the beginning. You're also going to want to buy some USB sticks. Before we get into the missions, there's a total amount of reputation you'll make. Doing all this is going to be 171,000. That is not nearly enough reputation. You need 325 reputation to level up to spec 5. So you're going to need tasks to toggle up while you're doing your quest lines. And here's some you should toggle with your level requirement based on where you're at. Level 2, you should turn in 5 SS568 helmets. You'll end up getting 1200 XP. Next, you got to turn in 5 adventure bags. You'll get 1200 XP. Next, you'll need to sell 50k worth of stuff to Minty and you'll get 2200 XP. Next one is killing 5 Felixes with a certain knife and you'll get 1700. And the last one for level 2 is turn in 5 Elbass chest rigs. You'll get 1200 XP for it. Now we have level 3, kill 10 Felixes with a certain knife and you'll get 2k XP. Next one, sell 100k worth of stuff to Minty to get 2500 XP. And the last one for task for level 3 is kill 20 Felixes while wearing a A22 chest rig and you'll get 1500 XP. And the last one, level 4, this one, oh my gosh, you'll hit spec 5 really fast if you just focus on tasks when you get here. So you need to complete 10 raids on the mall. You'll get 5k XP. Kill 10 players wearing the tier 6 rig. It will give you 6500 XP. Kill 5 players wearing the 6B43 chest rig without dying. You'll get 8k XP. And I'm telling you, if you just go to mall and wipe the players out there, you'll get this in no time. That's what I was doing. And then kill 20 players at the mall and you'll get 3500 XP. So I would toggle these bad boys while you're doing your missions. But let's go ahead and go right into the missions. Yellow door means shooting range. You go down here. This is old bunker, old shooting range. They gotta come down here. You see skill issue, come up here. Orange key card into there. But you don't have to go inside. You just gotta walk right here. You just gotta be right here. Bad, but yeah. Gotta complete this map twice. And you gotta wear this. But something I do is I'll bring this in my bag and wear better armor until I get all the players out of the way, and then I'll get my 5 scav kills. But when that time comes, you just dump that, put this on. And get your quests. And just do armor swap every time and keep on going. So next mission, we gotta collect 2 of these bad boys and 1 of these, and we have to extract with these items. You can't just save them, you have to extract with these. I preferably, it says you can go mall or underground. I like the fact that I can get out in 5 minutes and collect these items as fast as possible. I say mall is the best place. There's 3 places where scavs spawn. You have a higher chance of getting them off of scavs. Box crates. There's 3 scavs that spawn up here.
So you see how Scavs drops this. Every time they respawn, they'll have armor or helmets. You got a higher chance of getting them off of them. Or you can check the boxes. Usually there's boxes down here. You got like boxes right here. Oh, look at that. Paid actor. Get these guys from here. Or you can find one in here also. You can find these many places. You can even just kill Scavs, literally, and you'll get what you need. But that's a pretty easy mission. Let's get to the next one. Next mission, you need to go to underground. I'm gonna show you where the sewers is to drop off the rope, 2 measuring tapes in the tracking device. You wanna follow the blue lights. Follow the blue lights here. Come down here. This is a player spawn. So if you get the player spawn right here, you're easily gonna get to where you wanna be. Just come down here. They want you to put all the quest items in this box here. And then close it, and it won't reopen, and then you're complete. It's a pretty cool mission. So when it comes down to this quest, you need to have a rope, wires, and 3 nuts and bolts. Recommend, if you do have your container, is put the bolts in your butt. But usually with me, I usually have 2 backpacks, and I'll put all this stuff in my bag when I start doing these quests. I'm pretty sure I'm always gonna be Spectre 5 before I do this part anyways. You also wanna avoid killing more than 10 players also. This is what puts you in the bind also that I didn't like. It's like, it's possible that you end up killing a lot of scavs or a lot of players on your way here. So you can tell I'm already down 2 scavs. It's about to be 4, but I highly recommend to take it really slow when you're doing this mission. You come here. You come all the way over here. I am in training, so I won't see the X, but all you'll do is place your bag up here, and it should snap in, and you're good. And then check your quest to make sure you got it, and then get out of here. But again, avoid killing more than 10 players, or you gotta start this mission all over again, bro. Highly recommend to just go straight to orange and get out. And if you know how to get to orange, you follow blue. Other than that, let's go to the next mission. Next is pretty easy. It's called the Gear of Gold. You just basically just sell anything that Minty sells and you'll be straight. All he needs is 15K worth of stuff. That one is gonna be pretty quick. Like I said, I know you're out here trying to make more money, but if you wanna make these missions go by so much faster, start saving a lot of that junk, bro. But other than that, that one's a pretty easy mission. Let's go to the next one. Next is the battle test. Usually I would wear my best gear. I don't care what it is. I don't care if the armor's trash. I will put that in my bag. First priority is to take out the players and then equip this bull crap. Let's just imagine I already took out all the players in the lobby. Now I'm gonna slide this gear and switch gear. I'm just gonna switch it out, put my main gear back in my bag, and I'll go take out scavs. You do not, I don't know why people are so scared to wear the garbage armor. I'm scared to wear the garbage armor, but it ain't gonna keep me from getting my quest done. I'll literally put this on, get my scav kills, and keep it pushing, bro. Once I'm done getting all the stuff I need, this is all you need, and get out. It's that easy. But I highly recommend to get rid of players first before wearing this garbage gear. It has to be 10 scavs with this with this one right here. But that's pretty. Scavs are easy, man. They're stupid, so you'll be straight. Well, let's go ahead and go to the next one. All right, next quest is Raid, Trade, and Conquest. You need to finish either Mall or Maka Underground 3 times. You need to sell over 25 Korunas worth of stuff. And then on top of that, you need to kill 10 Phoenixes with this armor and this helmet. And again, there's one of those things, if you don't like wearing, lower gear like me, I would put this stuff in my bag and finish destroying the players in the lobby first, and then I will equip this stuff here. And I gotta kill a total of 10 of these guys, and then stuff like this, literally just take it off the scavs, players, and just sell all this stuff to Minty. Pretty easy. So this is the subway quest where you need to have a USB. There is a player spawn here from the jump. If you get this spawn, you are in great luck. It has the 2 ammo crates, a box, and a computer in here. They want you to come to this one, get the progress. Once it says complete on it, you take it out, put it in your bag or your butt container, and you have to extract with this. If you die, you have to redo this mission again. So once this progress is done, you just take it out just like that, put it back in your bag, and make sure you extract with it. Next, they want you to wear a JCP and kill 5 scavs with a pistol, and you gotta turn in 1 journal to Minty. So once again, swap out to your JCP, and you gotta get scav kills with a pistol. Highly recommend not fighting a lot of these guys at once because they will kill you with this garbage armor. So what you want to do is always trigger them to come to you. So if they're down here, they're gonna follow me. Watch. Yeah, they see me. Yeah, there they come. Just trigger them to come to you. But again, you want to make sure you clear out all the players first or whatever you got. There are a couple of scavs. You can go on any map and do this, by the way. It doesn't need to be the mall. Just gotta take out the scav. You need to get a total of 5 of these guys with the handgun. And I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of challenging, especially with this garbage armor. Again, it's easy if you just take out the players first. Scavs are Ed, and Eddie, so you shouldn't have to worry about any of these guys at all. It's funny, I got this spawn. The next mission, they want you to place a camera by 3 dead bodies, and that's gonna be by orange key card. There's a 3 skeletons that has a skill issue by it. These are the 3 bodies. We got Mr. Weenie, and I don't know their damn names. Pablo and Brian. There is gonna be an X right here. I'm in training, so you won't see it. But all you gotta do is put the camera right here, and it'll lock in, and you already got this mission. But you do have to extract. So if you die and you put this in, you got to do this all over again. All right. Other than that, you're dead right by the orange key card extraction. So I would actually just hog this extraction until it's done, so you don't have any more bull. If you get this spawn, if you want to do that. But other than that, let's go ahead and go to the next mission. Next mission, they want you to have a JCP. They want you to turn in 3 of these cell phones and then wear this helmet also. Not just that, while wearing that gear, you need to get 10 scavs. So from the jump, whatever map you decide, it's not map required, is make sure you take out your enemies first before you knock out your quest line. Just like that. All right, let's go to the next mission. This next mission is pretty easy. Part 2, all you need is 1 power supply, 2 power banks, 2 SSDs, sorry, and 5 fans. And all you gotta do is turn these bad boys in. Make sure they're found in raid. Make sure they have the check mark beside the thing when you do this, or it will not count. Next mission, you need to destroy 3 of these supply crates. They're only going to be on the river side. So if you take this one all the way down that way to the bridge, you'll see all of the supply drops, and I'll show you all 3. They want you to just take a grenade and blow up the container crates just like this. Destroy all 3 of them. You also need to kill 3 scavs wearing this helmet at night and an adventure bag. So you got to wear this helmet and this adventure bag at night. And the fact that you got to do this all in one raid too is crazy work. The missions are getting definitely harder, but I'm gonna walk you straight through it. You just have to find a way to knock this out. I think the challenge is mostly going against players while you're doing all this. The other supply crate should be right here in this corner. Boom, baby. Yep, after you destroy those 2 crates and get out by killing 3 scavs with the equipment that I put on the screen there, that's all you need to do, and make sure you get out. Nighttime is going to be a little bit harder because there's usually more chads on this map. They know the value of night map. The loot is much more, and you can make money much faster on nighttime. Next mission is pretty dang easy. All you need to do is turn in 3 JCPs and 1 Vest B, and that's pretty much it for that one. That one's pretty easy. So let's go ahead and go to the next one. All right, this next one, Good thing there's no requirement of surviving, because I think this is the dumbest thing. This is like stuff that you're gonna be getting to late wipe finishing these missions. They want you to kill 10 players with the LBAF, and you need to use an SMG. Not gonna lie, this is where it kind of gets like diabolically fun. I'll just come in here with this, nothing else, a couple of magazines, your favorite SMG, and just go crazy. I know the spawns like crazy in Maul, and I can rack up like 5 kills under like 1 minute. So it's one of those things. Go to your favorite map where you know you can get a bunch of kills fast. Highly recommend either Silo or Maul, since it has a 5-minute countdown before you can extract. And if you know the spawns very well, you know the spawns pretty well, and you can get this done. You probably can get this done in 1 go. If you like that, you can get this in 1 go. I can get 5 without the other ones dying to some other players. But other than that, this is a diabolical mission. But I think this is a fun one, kinda. It kinda sucks you gotta wear this shitty armor, but at least you can run around like a dumbass and just kill Timmies with your SMG. Like I said, if you know the map well, you're pretty much gonna cook with this mission. Next, they want you to make sure you have this helmet on. Make sure you have a venture bag with you. I usually, like I said, I'm always bringing the extra stuff with me because you got me messed up using this brokey bag. But you got to make sure you're killing scavs. You need to kill a total of 5. And not just that, you need to go to this tent over here and download. That's near the museum right here. Put this in there. Download your files. And not just that, that makes this just much harder, is you gotta do this all in 1 raid. So you gotta make sure you extract with this done, and you need to kill 3 scavs with this mission and get out. Pretty easy, but not pretty easy. The night map has pretty geared players. This is my favorite map to play on because the loot is much higher. It's kind of like a purple key card on the night maps, and I've usually find some type of key card on the night map. Also, a lot of rats that like to hide in the dark. But other than that, accomplish this right here. Make sure you get your 5 scav kills with the helmet and bag on, and you're done. Next mission. This mission took me a while because it says you gotta locate a dead body, and the only one I thought of was the one by bridge. But there's actually a dead body over here in this middle tent. I'm gonna show you right now. But you gotta make sure you get 10 FENIX kills wearing the vest B, the one, my favorite armor to put on, because I feel I like being faster. And on top of that, you gotta finish 3 raids at Maka Night. So I'm gonna show you. I'm glad I'm doing this for y'all because it actually took me a while to find this body on the night map. The night maps, they changed a lot of the spots around, but with this video, it should help you guys find where you need to get your stuff. Guess what? There's a body chilling right here, bro. This is where the dead body is. It's dead at the center tent. You just got to do this, complete the raids 3 times at night, and get 10 scav kills with the vest B. And that's the one I have on right now. I like this map because it has a lot more PvE here. It's just like a lot more scavs versus these other maps. But yeah, this one's pretty easy. It took me a while to find that spot without dying, but I got y'all. Let's go ahead and go to the next one. All right, we got Blackout Files 3. It wants you to destroy 3 weapon caches. One's gonna be right here. The other one's gonna be located outside of museum and inside museum. Let's go check those out. Here's the other weapon cache. It's gonna be downstairs on the player spawn. The one outside is the back of the pillars over here. And that is all 3. It don't matter if you die or not, but if you extract, W. Okay, Silicone Secret. This is another night quest, and I'm not gonna lie, they are asking for the items that are really, I'm gonna say very rare. These CPUs are the rarest thing in the game, so if you are finding these, make sure you butt pocket these, and make sure you stack up on these, because these are really tough to find. But they want you to put 1 power supply, 3 SSDs, 5 RAMs, and 3 CPUs under the patio on Maka Night. I'm gonna show you where it's called. Usually people will call it cookout. I don't know what you guys call it. And come over here, that one place we like to call Cookout. So it is saying drop it here somewhere. I actually am very close to this quest. I don't know where it's going to be at, but this is the patio. I'm think it's going to be right here, to be honest. It's going to be somewhere over here. If you see a blue X, you just drop that in there. But I highly recommend bringing some boys in. Night raids are insane, bro. Or I highly recommend you to just pocket all of this. By the time you get to this mission, you should have a pocket container, the box, put all of these in here just in case you die. Just a safety measure, because going to say losing those items, these items are not easy to go by. I run a lot of mall and I know I can get them from there easily, but it's going to take a couple raids. You want to knock this out on the first raid, so make sure you pocket all the things that goes in this bag in your butt if you can. But yeah, they want you to come over here to the patio over here. If it's not here, it's probably over there somewhere, but this is what we usually call it. Cookout, patio, what you guys call it in chat. Other than that, that's all you got to do. No requirements on def or anything like that. You just need to get that bag here immediately. Other than that, let's go ahead and go to the next one. Okay, next mission, beneath the surface. This one wants you to locate the elevator shaft, the control room, and the office. This is the office. We are in the office right now. This is where you can find cheese, purple key card, and sauce all in one place. So you need to locate this spot. Not just that, you need to kill 15 players on this map and 25 scavs on this map. So you're gonna be here for a while, but I'm gonna be honest with you, you can get all the scavs done in one go, but the fact that you need to get 15 player kills, it's one of those things, is the rush player kills on this map. Even though a lot of people like to camp, you're gonna run into a lot of geared players, because a lot of people are doing a lot of their trades on this map because it's so easy since there's only 6 players that spawn in here. So I highly recommend you to go solo in here and try to get as many kills as that you can. So I'm gonna show you where the elevator shaft is. So this is the elevator shaft. You're gonna have to jump this. Gonna have to do a little bit of parkour to get to this guy. This is the elevator shaft right here. Now I gotta show you guys the control room. If you guys have not watched my guide on where every single scav is on this map, and I know a bunch of you rats play this map a lot, so I'm pretty sure you guys will get the hang of finding where all the scavs are, but I would recommend staying in the last 5 minutes and just keep killing scavs, man, and getting your tasks done as fast as possible. But this is the control room. We call it Joker room just because of this drawing right here. What do you guys call it? But this is the control room that you want to go to. But again, all you have to do is kill 15 players, 25 scavs, and you're pretty much done with this one. Let's go ahead and go to the next one. The next one is Koruna King. This one, you basically need to sell 100K worth of stuff. And I feel like if you're a Chad, you're probably going into a raid and coming out with that much every time, killing the lobby. And you just want to sell every single thing that you get from there up to 100K worth of stuff. All right, this next mission, they want you to kill 6 players with the SB100. So they want you to kill this one with this one. You also want to have a gear tech and destroy 5 scavs, making sure you have this backpack on. And then you also need to kill 20 scavs with this armor on, also on silo. So make sure you have both of these on while you're doing this mission, killing scavs, and 6 players you need to be done with this mission. Next one is Culinary Request. All you need to do is turn in the Viper hot sauce, Tweaks cheese, and you're pretty much done with that mission. This one's pretty easy. If you've been collecting these, but I know some of you brokies like to sell everything because you're broke. Make sure you keep streamer items so you, once you get to this mission back here. AdvantEDGE records. This one, you need 10 of these. You need 10 journals, bro, and 5 cell phones for this quest turn in. And boy, I ain't gonna lie, bro, I be struggling to find the journals. So from the beginning, you guys need to double stack on your journals. Don't sell those bad boys. But other than that, that one's pretty easy. It's just a turn in quest. Next is redemption. All you gotta do is drop a package off in Silo's control room or Joker's room. I think the X is gonna be somewhere right here or somewhere around here. Just look for an X and place it there with this package. But other than that, that one's pretty easy also. All right, next is Raid Specialist. You literally have to do this map 15 times and complete it 15 times. You also need to extract at the gates, and the containers is gonna be this room here. This is the container room. They're gonna want you to extract here. And then the other place, I'm gonna show y'all where that is. I just want you to extract the gates. With the fact that you gotta extract 15 times, I'm pretty sure you're gonna extract at some point at the gates and the containers, but be sure to look at one of the extractions called the gates. This one is literally gonna be at the very, very, very top of this ladder. Bro, gotta climb, bro. Got your boy climbing, bro. They want you to extract up here. Let me know if any of y'all have been extracting up here, bro. Like, I feel like this spot, I don't think anyone has extracted here. I haven't extracted here in forever. Bro, I didn't even know you can extract on the top. This is pretty cool. Yeah, this is pretty dope. But yeah, you gotta extract here, containers, and you gotta survive this place 15 times, bro. Other than that, let's go to the next one. This next one is very tedious. It's called the FENIX Cleanup. You literally gotta kill 30 scavs without dying. That means you can get this done in one raid. I'm gonna be honest with you. You probably can get this done in one raid. If not 2 raids, just kill 15 and then go into the next one and kill another 15. But I highly recommend, if you end up wiping the lobby, I would stay in the last 5 minutes and get all the scavs, bro. But yeah, let's go ahead and go to the next one. All right, next we have the final piece. This one is going to have you turn in 5 foams, 2 hack tools, 3 SSDs, and that's it for the turn in part. But you also need to get 5 player kills with the MP5K. And you gotta make sure you're doing it with this armor. 6B 102. You gotta make sure you get player kills with this and the MP5K. So you need 10 kills with these, and then you'll be done with that mission. That one seems like it's gonna be a lot of fun of just killing Timmys with the MP5, to be honest, but you might wanna bring some AP for them chads. But other than that, let's go to the next one. Next, they want you to kill the boss wearing T6, Alton, and you have to turn in Krteks helmet. You have to kill 2 of his goons and Krtek. And this is pretty easy, knowing that this is something I do early wipe. Show you the 2 spots where Krtek spawns. Krtek either spawns down here, but if you see scavs down here or on the top, that means he's possibly here. So you'll check down here. None of his goons are here, but usually he's either hiding in this room. I'll be highly careful in this room. This is where Timmys like to hide, especially in there. But if the scavs are here, that means boss is not here. So you can get out of here immediately. If you see these 2 here or any scavs downstairs, that means the boss is not here. Other boss will be located inside this room. What I usually like to do is if they are in here, I'll trigger them, kill as many as I can, run back here while I'm reloading and hold right here. They'll walk in real slowly and then just take them all out right now. But now that boss pushes now, that he used to not push anymore. This mission used to be easy, but like he'll start pushing you. So you want to make sure you take these guys out. If you don't got the rights or the ammo to push these guys, highly recommend to throw a grenade. So this is the last and final mission for Minty. He wants you to do 3 different things. 1 is deliver this package on the train area. I'm going to show you in a few seconds. You need to kill 10 players wearing this armor and an Alton helmet. Then on top of that, you need to wear this armor, this helmet, and use a shotgun on Phoenixes or players. Highly recommend to just use this on the Phoenix and use a different gun on players, and you'll be done with this. But let me show you where you can drop this package off. So I'm not gonna lie to you, Chief, I don't know where the X is. I'm not at this last mission, but if anything, there's probably gonna be an X somewhere on this train yard. Look for the X on the train yard. If anything, I think it's gonna be over here where the player spawn is. It's gonna either be back here. I feel like it's gonna be back here somewhere. So anywhere down this train bay. This is the train bay. So look for that and find a blue X somewhere over here. I don't know where it is, but I know it's over here. You guys let me know in the comments where you saw it. If you got the Omega container already, I'm not there yet. I'm very close, but I'm knocking this out for you guys that need to know how to do these missions and what you're looking forward to. But again, the blue X should be somewhere down this train bay somewhere. So all you gotta do is just bring that beautiful package there, get those scabs with your shotgun and your Ronin and your T6 on. But other than that, that was the last quest, and oh my gosh, that is a lot just for Minty by himself, bro. If this video helps you guys out a lot, man, I would really appreciate a like and a sub. I went out of my way in my time in my day to go through every mission and everything for you guys. I would really appreciate a W like in chat or a W in chat. All right, but other than that, guys, let me know in the comments what you guys need help on when it comes to Tabor, and I can make a solid guide for you guys. Not just that, you should check out this video here. If you want to get to Spectre level 5 pretty fast, I would watch this guide right here. And if you're stuck on these missions and stuff like that, and it's just, you can't get them done, I do one-on-one coaching. You can book right now. Link is in the descriptions. I can help you get done with your missions, help you get better at the game, help you get bosses, whatever it takes. Yo Sente got you. But other than that, guys, I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next stream. Make sure you follow me there. But other than that, I love y'all, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.